Welcome to match, where I will play our last winner deck of our Moxforge League. We are playing against Phil, who is probably on the rock again. And I think it's a pretty decent hand. I would like to keep that. We could be a bit exposed to a Pernicious Deed, but it does not seem like he has the rock here. So I think we will lead with a Gemstone Mine, a Wayfarer. And we are going to continue with the Mox Diamond here. Discarding a Brushland, casting another Wayfarer. And he needs to, maybe he has two swords to plowshares, which would be great for him. But in the other case, we could really use this. Ah, green-white Tron, nice. Gas Blessing on the sword to reshuffle. Phil is providing Premodern videos on YouTube too, and you should really check out his content. I will link it to you. So our decision here is to, I guess, we activate this with the Gemstone Mine, searching for a Wasteland, and then we are going to waste the Brushland here. And the good thing is I can even get rid of the Gemstone Mine to activate this again. And if he can't handle this in a few seconds, it will be very unfair. I might use one turn to get a Terravore online. Ah, okay. 3-color Tron looks very interesting. Plane. So, what's the play here? I think the play is to search for another Wasteland. Going for the Yavimaya Coast, but not yet. I would like to do this in his upkeep. If he plays Stifle, he has 1 mana less in his turn. Okay, in this case I would like to go for it now. Remove the stop here again. This might be a matchup where we need every second on the clock. Okay, second Tronland, but not the right one. So here I might take 1 turn off to deploy Terravore, because I want to have pressure. And he is not able to play a board wipe next turn. Next turn we can play another Terravore, but this would expose us. Yeah, we need to tutor up Wasteland. Cycle this. Okay, Wasteland from top. But I think I would like to get another Wasteland here. Yeah, that's just unfair. Go for the unique Tronland. Attack for 9. Having lethal next turn. His list looks very cool. I hope he will have some coverage on YouTube soon. Cataclysm should be strong. I'm not sure if we need swords. I don't think so. Maybe he has something like Phantom Nishoba. Enlightened Tutor might be fine. I think these are mostly dead draws, so I will keep one sword around. And this should be our setup. Yeah, let's register this. I hope he's not sideboarding into so there's an argument to bring the Engineered Plague, to have something against opposing Decree of Justice. But I think we are doing a pretty good plan to denying his mana, so I'm not sure how viable it's for him to have a huge soldier army. And even if he has one, we can do some blocks. That's a bit slow, I guess, because we are on the draw. And this would have played in every counterspell he might have. That's fine. We keep this. And I think we get rid of the Core of the Herd. Because we want to play the Meddling Mage on Swords to Plowshare if he does not have counter mana up. So I guess the right thing to do is to play the step here. But we need to see if he has a second mana up. I think I might play Port. But this will just... Okay, Oath of Druids, that's strong. But I'm not sure what the worst thing is he can tutor for. So let's just play the control game here. Because I think... I'm not sure what it is. So seeing Oath here looks a bit like a Devourer combo. But I'm not sure. Maybe there's a very sweet build combining the Tronlands to play the Devourer. I will ask him for the list afterwards. Oath. So I'm not sure what's the worst thing that can happen. I think the worst thing could happen would be... Okay, I can't play the Terravore here. So I would like to waste this one towards the city again. I think at some point I would like to get a Terravore down, because I don't know what the Oath will flips into, but I think it can't be too bad. Maybe Phantom Nishoba, and at this point I think the Terravore would be huge enough. Because he will mill a lot. Okay, decree for 0, just for cycling purposes. And in this case, I would like to fetch this away. Getting a forest to cycle the thicket, just to pass priority here and save some time. That's decent. The Mox. So do we want to play Terravore? We can go like Terravore. Terravore plus Port. So let's get the Mox Diamond down. Discarding the Gemstone Mine. Undiscovered Paradise. Green, colorless. Green for Terravore. And yeah, I hope we do not lose immediately. But he is in banned colors, so I don't think there will be something like Fling. It would be possible with City of Brass. And here in the practice room you see very cool brews. And I do want to... I think I want to tap the Expanse to ensure he can't use the mana. And then I ship priority. Yeah, that's not the worst. Okay, he flips into Gear's Blessing, which is bad for us. But we have some life. I think here I want to set a stop in my upkeep. So if he does not flip another land, I would go for... Okay, here's another land. I hope he plays something here. Okay, another blessing. Shuffling back 3 lands on my side. So we are at my upkeep. I can't. So what's the worst thing that could happen? I think it's like we play... Wasteland is nice, but... So we play Armageddon. He has a sword. We go to 20. But then we can use the Oath next turn, flipping into smaller things. That could cost us a game. So I think even it's a bit more counterintuitive. I need to Wasteland first. If he swords, we can't play the Armageddon. Okay, he has swords, so everything we did was right. So he will attack for 7. Worst thing he can do would be destroying his own Oath. Do we want to play the Meddling Mage to block 2 damage, makes this smaller? I think we want to do that. No, in this case he can just decide to not attack. So I can play the Armageddon. Yeah, I play the Armageddon. There's a problem that we can flip into bad cards, but we can follow up with some blocking. And I'm a bit scared of him untapping with the Nishoba and those of Druids. And I hope in this case it might be totally wrong. But it's a gut feeling I have. That's a 3-turn clock. We can block a bit, so 4-turn clock. And we can use the Oath at least once. Maybe find a huge Terravore. Yeah, everything went perfectly. So I think, can we handle 2 Phantom Nishobas? That's a question. Because in this case I might... that's nice. Yeah, no need to hurry here. Another play would have been playing Meddling Mage on Swords to Plowshares. But this would give him another trigger from the O's. And with the trigger, he might just flip into another blessing. Basically taking 6 power off the Terravore. So question is, do we want to attack here? If we attack... So if we attack, he goes to 8, goes to 15. Tough. I have the feeling if we just stare down here that we will lose the control game. And yeah, it's pretty, it may backfire, but let me play the Meddling Mage here on Swords to Plowshares. Hoping that he won't. So he could just easily block this, but then it's on 6. It would be fine for me, and we have Trample. So worst thing that could easily happen is that he flips into another Phantom Nishoba, flipping a Gear's Blessing and reshuffle his library, but we need to take the risk, I guess. Yeah, here's the second blessing. So worst case scenario happened. He takes for 6. We will block with that. So we take 4, go to 10. Still have a pretty decent Terravore. And we are flipping with the O's. Okay, another one. That's nice. And here we could play the Wayfarer. He could get another Phantom, which I'm not scared of, to be honest. And if he has another Phantom, we can... So I think I will make the same play again, like playing the Undiscovered Paradise, playing the Meddling Mage, naming swords again. So his best roll might be a Gear's Blessing. And he attacks with these 2, and after attacking, he just mill 3 lands back. Okay, but he flipped 2 of these. Yeah, there's a possibility he will draw these. But if he can't attack, I guess. And I don't think he plays a forced Phantom Nishoba, he attacks. So there might be the possibility he has Gear's Blessing. So in that case, I would like to block here, block here. Then if he has Blessing, we lose 2 creatures. And so for this reason, I would like to... Can I reset blockers? So if I block like this gets 4 damage, this gets 7 damage. He reshuffles the 3 lands, both die. And we just lose on the spot. So I think I will reset blockers here. I would like to block this. So losing 1 versus... Losing 1 versus a Gear's Blessing is fine. But I do want to have another Oath Trigger if he does not have the Gear's Blessing. Yeah, Brushland Gear's Blessing on 3 lands. So we did the right choice. So we have a trigger for the O's, but now we will have trouble find some good cards. We were very lucky flipping these Terravores there. 4 for Werebear. Not enough to block this. Having Windswept Heath is very good. So let's shift the turn back here, and I think we are dead at this point. Because we are exactly at 7. I think I needed to play this to survive. So this was a misplay, but even without it, our sword is gone, so we had 0 chance to win this. Yeah, good match until now. So, knowing this, we do want the Sea of Cleansing. We do want the Ray. We need each sword we can get a grab on. Not super sure about the Meddling Mages. Or the Wayfarers, but they seem pretty strong. Enlightened Tutor is not the right thing to do. We need 5 more cards to cut. So I would like to cut Coal, cut Mulch, 1 more, 1. Let's cut 1 Meddling Mage here. And we should be fine. We are on the play, which is a big advantage. So turn 2 Terravore, and then turn 3 Armageddon, which does not seem great. And we just fold heavily to Oath of Druids. I just want to take a mulligan here. This does not seem better, but I would like to keep this. Getting rid of that. Leading with Forest. Because I want to cycle the Thicket. Sword is fine. Okay, I want if I get the Werebear down here, which I think I will do. There is a possibility of him just playing Oath, but we might find a sword. Okay, that's fine for me. The plains. So we want to set a stop in upkeep. Porting his Urza's Tower. Wasteland is fine, but I think I haven't seen Stifle yet. And I want to get rid of the tower. And in upkeep, I want to port the Filterland. Because if he wants to use it, he just have to tap mana. Terravore, but no green mana. Yeah, Blessing is pretty strong. Even reshuffling lands in my graveyard. Second Tron piece is here. Werebear, okay, we have to play the Werebear. We have the Oath secured with a Ray of Revelation plus Flashback. And I'm pretty into the 4th mana or the 2nd green mana. Okay, here's the Oath. Wasteland is fine. Not exactly sure what the play is. We need to get rid of the Oath. I think I do want to waste the tower here. And then follow up with Ray of Revelation targeting the Oath. So question is, do I want to port or do I want to get 1 damage in? I think porting is the right thing to do. And we want to port the City of Brass or the Sky Shroud. I think the city is the right thing. Six cards in hand, 5. Will be tough. Sword is underwhelming. Do we want to run this inside a miscalculation? I do think I want to do it. Yeah, decrease fine. So this is a scenario I told you after game 1, that mostly we are not scared of the soldier tokens. Okay. Brushland is nice. So we do not want to expose ourselves to possible Wrath of God. So let's keep this attacking. And then the upkeep, I would like to tap a city to get 1 damage in. So best thing would be if he uses his mana. So we could tap his counter mana and play an Armageddon. But this won't happen here. Another sword. I think I'm ready to shoot a sword at this. Or do we need the swords? Yeah, it would be 1 damage, 1 life gain. So I just attack here with a Terravore. And if he has something like a decree for 2 or for 3, I would like to cast some swords. Yeah, and with him having Gear's Blessing, it is troublesome for us to get Threshold. So great card against us. Something like a Wasteland would be great to grow the Terravore. Or Fetchland or Cycling. That's fine. I think the tell here is that he has another decree. Or Phantom Nishoba? Phantom Nishoba would be great for us. Because we could just play Sword, Armageddon, and be in the driver's seat from there. Yeah, that's great for us. So get rid of that. Do I want to play the second sword here? I don't think I want, but I'm not sure when I get the next mana. And I think we have lethal anyway with the Armageddon. Yeah, that's huge. Playing this, playing that. Attack with bows. Great game.